Alright, finally back from a little family vacation. Now let me just go ahead and see if anything happened in Pokemon Go while I was away. Oh, looks like we've got some news. So before we get into all of the Team Go Rocket stuff, our first bit of news actually covers a new feature that Niantic is currently working on and will be releasing in Pokemon Go within the next couple of months or so, and that is the Buddy Adventure. So this feature will not only allow you to interact with and potentially even feed berries with your buddy Pokemon, but will also allow you to interact with your friend's buddy Pokemon as well. What's cool about this feature is that the interactive part will not be hindered by whether or not you use iOS or Android. So if your friend uses an iPhone and you use an Android device, you'll still be able to interact with each other's buddy Pokemon. Not much is clear right now as to what the adventure part is of Buddy Adventure and how all that will turn out. Personally, I'm very excited to see just how this feature works, and we'll definitely be trying it out once it releases. So first and foremost, I just want to apologize for the sudden change in lighting in this video. I had to go to work very shortly after I filmed the first bit of news. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and move on to our next bit of news. So for our next bit of news, the Team Go Rocket leaders Sierra, Arlo, and Cliff, as well as the big boss himself, Giovanni, have finally arrived in Pokemon Go. And with them, they've not only disrupted some of the Pokemon habitats, but they've also increased the amount of shadow Pokemon that you can encounter when battling Team Go Rocket Grunt. So for the disruption to the Pokemon habitats, from this past week, the Pokemon Ekans, Koffing, and Meowth were appearing more frequently out in the wild. And while Koffing and Ekans already had their shiny forms released in the last Go Rocket update, you will now be able to encounter a shiny Meowth. So if you've been looking out for either a shiny Koffing, a shiny Ekans, or a shiny Meowth, you have until tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific time in order to encounter them at a more frequent spawn rate. As for the new shadow Pokemon available in battles against Team Go Rocket Grunts, Sandshrew, Bellsprout, Magnemite, Porygon, and Wobbuffet are the shadow Pokemon that you'll be able to catch once you defeat the Team Go Rocket Grunt. However, it is worth noting that the evolved version of each of these new shadow Pokemon may also be found in the Team Go Rocket Grunts teams as well, so definitely keep that in mind when you go out and battle said Grunt. It is also worth noting that the shadow versions of Meowth, Scyther, and Sneasel are also available in the game, but these ones can only be encountered once you defeat a Team Go Rocket leader. I will cover exactly which team leader has which Pokemon later on in the video, but as of right now, the most important thing to note is that each of these three shadow Pokemon will actually also include their shiny forms as well. So you'll actually be able to get yourself a shiny Shadow Meowth, a shiny Shadow Scyther, as well as a shiny Shadow Sneasel. Not gonna lie, that last bit was a mouthful. So now that we've discussed what the effects are for the arrival of the Team Go Rocket leaders, let's discuss how we are able to find the Team Go Rocket leaders, as well as how we're able to encounter Giovanni himself. So first things first, along with the arrival of the Team Go Rocket leaders, there was also added a brand new special research called Looming in the Shadows. This special research is vital not only as a kind of storyline guide as to how to encounter each of the team leaders, but this research is actually the only way to encounter Giovanni, since one of the items that you can receive from the special research is the only device that you'll be able to use to even track down Giovanni. Oh, and in case you are wondering, no, this will not make encountering Giovanni a one-time thing. This special research will actually be available every once a month, so while it does limit the chances of encountering Giovanni, it is still possible to battle him multiple times. As to encountering the remainder of the Team Go Rocket leaders, whenever you battle a Team Go Rocket grunt, now whenever you defeat them, they will now drop a mysterious component. Once you acquire 6 of these mysterious components, they will be combined into a device known as the Rocket Radar. This device will essentially be able to allow you to see exactly which Pokestops contain a Team Go Rocket leader, into which when you head to those Pokestops, you'll either be able to get the chance to encounter and battle either Cliff, Arlo, or Sierra. And once you defeat those Team Go Rocket leaders, you'll be able to get yourself one of the 3 new shiny shadow Pokemon. Once you're able to defeat all of the Team Go Rocket leaders, and once you're able to complete the special research, you'll now be able to acquire the brand new device, which is the Super Rocket Radar. And you'll be able to use that to either encounter some decoy grunts, which you actually can opt out to battle whenever you encounter them, or you'll be able to battle Giovanni himself. And once you defeat Giovanni, you'll not only be able to get a brand new medal, but you'll also be able to get yourself a Shadow Legendary Pokemon. As of right now, it is worth noting that battling and defeating Giovanni will only reward you with a Shadow Articuno at this time, but it is still a Shadow Legendary nonetheless. With all that said, I wish you guys best of luck in completing that special research, best of luck in battling the team leaders, and best of luck with battling Giovanni. And with all of that said, I will see you guys in the next video.